Welcome to Qualzonia for the 5th race of the NGP season. On the front row are the two Wakwa cars, Fishy on pole position and Gunga in second. The Wakwas ran into huge problems in Matica with an unstable car that forced them to withdraw from the race, so they'll be glad to see themselves on the front row and back at the front again. On the second row are the two Sandaknors, with Neuro third and Vidgal 4th. On the third row are the two Monocrafts, with our championship leader Shreyla in 5th position. All the way back in 10th and 11th are the two Camarocs, who looked like they were having a better time of it in Zaylon. They've fallen back down to where they were. And in 12th place is Valzo, who's second in the championship, and has a lot of work to do if he wants to hold on to that kind of position. So, they're ready to go, and away they go. See who leads into the first corner. Fishy Lee holds the lead. So it's Fishy Lee, followed by his teammate Gunga. Vidgal has got past his teammate Neuro, and Neronos has passed Natro. So they come through the twisty section at the top of the hill. It's Fishy Lee continues to lead from his teammate. And Neronos has actually lost a few places. He gained one off Natro off the start, but he's dropped back down to 8th. Let's see what happened to him. And here this is Vidgal's start, very easy, making it past Neuro well before he even reached the first corner, but the two Wakwas having a similarly good start, so he was unable to challenge. Here is Nahum. So you can see how Neronos gets past Natro into the first corner, very good start from Neronos. Natro challenging as he goes up the hill. And around the outside goes Natro, as Neronos has a bit of a slide. Neronos' tyre's not up to temperature it seems, and Nahum also gets through. Here's Zazo's start, staying all the way down in 21st place. He gets a good getaway, immediately past Perio. He gets past Cibarelli as well, on the run down into turn 1. He's now right behind his teammate Xander. So as they come into the chicane, it's the two Wakwas who lead, followed by the two Sandaknors and the two Monocrafts. As Vaughn goes for a move on Balron, but fails to get through. This is a very difficult track to get past, so all of those moves that people made on the first lap, absolutely critical. Vidgal will be very happy to have got ahead of his teammate, because now he is the one that is in a position to challenge the Wakwas. Can anyone? They had a huge advantage over everyone in qualifying, as they did in Matica, and it's very possible that the two Wakwas will just disappear into the distance. So far, every race has been won by a different team so far, so if Wakwa win this one, they'll be the first team this season to win 2 races. Here's Valzo, still down in 12th place. Going to need to do a lot better than that to sustain his championship challenge. He's just 4 points behind Shreyla right now. But with Shreyla in 5th, and himself in 12th, it's not looking so good. Here is Shreyla. He's under a lot less pressure. He knows that the championship will be won or lost by consistency. Carefully accruing points in each race may well be the way to do it. So, the two Wakwas now lead by 3 seconds ahead of Vidgal. Neuro a further 1.5 seconds behind his teammate. Oh, and this is Gunga! Gunga off! He's lost a wheel! He hit the inside of the corner. And he's holding up everyone behind him as they try to find a way around. That's disadvantaged Neuro horribly. He's lost out to both of the Monocrafts. And it's complete chaos as they all try and find a way past Gunga's broken car. Ras Champs gained a few places out of that, as has Nifiano in the Fivi. While his teammate Neronos has lost out, but Gunga is out of the race. A disaster for him. But it leaves his teammate Fishy Lee with a huge 8-second lead. So, this is Trailer, and Trailer gets stuck with Gunga's wheel underneath him, and he loses steering as a result, and he's in the barrier. Disaster for Trailer. He was saying that he was the championship leader, and he was in a good position to hold that lead. Well, it's all falling apart now. Bowser remaining in 12th place, so he couldn't gain out of that. So it's likely the championship is going to close right up. The two Wakwa, or Fishy Lee at least, will bring himself right into contention. And the two Sandaknors will be up there too. Here's Mepzazi and the Palafi. Palafi have had a very disappointing season. Mepzazi's been really outperforming his teammate, which is quite a surprise. Cibarelli having a very disappointing time in that car. Saying it's very difficult to drive. He's also had many reliability problems with it. And speaking of reliability problems, there's a car on fire there. It's one of the Zendai Kalo cars, it's Vaughn. He was running in 10th place, so disaster for him. It was looking like one of Zendai Kalo's better performances. As he holds up Telzin, and that allows Mepzazi to go past. Mepzazi now up into 13th position. And Cibarelli in 16th, so that would be a huge amount of points for the Palafi team. Fishy Lee now leading by 11 seconds, just tapping that wall that Gunga broke his car on. Doesn't want to do that too many times. And he really can just play it safe and conserve the car at this point. There's Neuro facing the wrong way. And he gets it going again, seemingly without damage, but he has lost place or two. Oh, and he's been taken out by the Vivi of Nifiano. And Neuro's in the barrier. Is he going to get going again, or has he stalled? He can't. He's out of the race. Another disaster for Neuro. After winning in Shakna, and this is what happened. Just took too much speed into the corner. But he had it going again fine. It really all went wrong when Nifiano tries to go for an overtake. Just isn't quite enough room, and you got to say that that's probably Nifiano's fault. Here's Roschamp, running in 7th place. Duke and Merrick's both inside the top 10. They won't exactly be happy with this result, but it's been better than they've been doing so far this season. Here's Naomi, running in 4th place. So far been outperformed by his teammate Valzo. He's looking to turn that around here today. As Fishy Lee is continuing to extend his lead. Coming up to lap Quadrinos now. So Quadrinos has a bit of a slide. And lets Fishy Lee through. Wakwa really do look like they have by far the best car of anyone at this point. Who knows how far they would be ahead if they hadn't have run into their problems in Zaylon. The other team still questioning just how they've built up this advantage so quickly after coming into NGP. Here's Lithipori. He seems to have some kind of problem with his engine. That's going to let Tekken past. Or not. Tekken hits the inside wall. And Lithipori regains the position. But presumably not for long. That Paleomatikas car seemingly not having any problems in the corners. As the Latico of Tekken is really not able to pass him. But as the Paleomatikas grinds to a halt, both Sizzle and Tekken make it back through. So, Fishy Lee continuing to lead by about 13 seconds. Nifiano has an engine problem in his Fivi. He's just ahead of his teammate Neronos. But presumably, this will swap the positions of the two Vivis around. The Vivi team will want Neronos to get past Nifiano, because Nifiano may be dropping oil behind his car, and if Neronos slides off on that, then that could end up with both Vivis out of the race. Nifiano, seemingly oblivious to the fact that there's smoke coming out of his engine, and his move from Valzo on Brazo. And he makes it around the outside. Fantastic move from Valzo. Up into 8th place. Depending on how many points Fishy Lee can score, presumably the maximum number, 50, Valzo may well be able to take the championship lead after this race. As we can see, the Palafi of Mepzazi holding up a bit of a train. It's very difficult to pass here. Be a lot of points for him by the Palafi standards this season. So, Nironos still not able to pass his teammate. Has a look. There's no sense in risking it when it's pretty clear that Nifiano's got some kind of problem and should be letting him through. Nifiano really wants to keep this one going. It's not many laps to go to the end now. There's a lot of smoke coming out of that car. Let's see what Nironos can do through the tunnel. Seemingly nothing. Ooh, there's a wheel off someone's car, and Nironos has hit it. And that puts Nironos out of the race, surely. He seems to be continuing to try and go on 3 wheels. But surely that must be Nironos out of the race. Yes, he pulls over. He's out. Whose wheel was that? Oh, it's Neamin's. So that puts both Nironos and Neamin out of the race. That helps Raschamp significantly. He's now up into 5th place, but he's trying to hold off Valzo. Valzo's got a very quick car. But of course, this is a very difficult track to pass. Let's see if Valzo can do it down the start-finish straight. Under brakes into turn 1. He brakes later, and he takes the position. Raschamp dropping back to 6th. So Valzo now up in 5th place. Very good recovery after starting 12th. So, as the time runs out, Fishy Lee will cross the line to win the Utone Grand Prix. It's his 2nd win of the season, and moves him right up close to the top in the championship. In 2nd place will be Vijgal for Sandaknor. 3rd will be Nitro in the Monocraft. 4th will be a very good result for Nifiano in the Fivi, if he can get his damaged car to the end. Doesn't seem to be causing him too much problems. Still a lot of smoke coming out of the back, but hasn't slowed him down much so far, with just a few corners to go. 4th place, but he's slowing much more now, and he seems to have lost power. He's got just a few hundred meters to go. Is he going to lose 4th place? Valzo's coming up behind him. And Valzo is a bit confused, but he takes 4th place. And he's going to lose out to Raschamp as well. So close to the line now. And there goes Rayleigh. And Nifiano will be classified in 7th place. And he'll be wondering what could have been if his engine had just held out for 10 seconds longer. As Rayleigh taking the opportunity to get past Nifiano right at the line there. Grazan clearly a bit confused, thinking that he's already finished, and that's why Nifiano slowed down probably. And not going past, and Rayleigh taking both of them. In 10th place will be Mepzazi's best result of the season, and Palafi's. And in 13th is Cibarelli and the other Palafi. Also a good result for Telzin in the Pralex, 11th place. And A-Apple coming home in 12th for AA Racing, marking that team's best result of the season as well. But our race winner is Fishy Lee. An incredible race from him. Never looked like he was going to be challenged by anyone. This has been the Utone Grand Prix.